Hi there, in this video we'll be installing this HAMA TV wall bracket or wall mount, whatever you like to call it, and it's the somewhat automatic adjustment type because you do not need to tighten or untighten any screws to adjust its angle. You have these levers right here. At least this is what I understood, so hopefully I'm right. Let's get to it. And it takes from 48 to 94 centimeters TV, and it can tilt only in one direction by 20 degrees, so it doesn't go backwards. It only goes like this, but normally this is kind of what you need most of the times. And this we will be ignoring from the start because we have a 98 centimeter TV. It's really confusing for me how they decide these sizes, because for me what makes sense and it's logical, it's the weight of it. Why does this matter in any way, shape or form? Because if we look on the back of it, it gives us the VESA standards that it supports. So in case your TV has this and it's below 25 kilograms, I don't see a reason why it wouldn't work. So why they also give us this, no clue whatsoever, but our TV is 98 centimeters, so from the start I'm ignoring this, and I will use it hopefully without any bad results. So let's get to it. Opened this right up. Instructions, obviously. These are the screws that go, actually these are the wall screws, these are spacers, and these are the screws that should go into the back of your TV. So this might be the reason why they limit the size, because maybe some TVs have bigger holes, require bigger screws. No freaking idea, but we'll learn about that in a moment. For those levers we have the and even more screws. Okay, now I'm confused. We have the level itself. That's nice. I will link another HAMA in the description. Actually a HAMA and two other brands, I think. Even longer screws. I have no clue what's up with those. Okay-ish. We have this individual that we need to mount on the back of the TV. We have this thingy that goes on the wall itself. Nice. And we have the adjustment lever that I think this go into it at both ends. And here we have a cardboard. Extremely important. Let's get to it. Open this up. Okay, interesting. I have no clue what I'm looking at, but interesting. It's a bit more complex than a standard TV, but this is what I bought, so this is what I'm installing. Let's see, instructions. Lots of things. Where's step number 1? So we need to drill holes, 3 of them, in the wall with their anchors, and yeah, they are the good quality type. They are actually the name brand. Where did I saw it? Oh, come on, right there. I think this is the inventor of these thingies basically, and they are big enough for such a TV. This is strong enough. It's quite thick. If you look at it, most of the wall mounts that I used were less thick than this one. Okay, I need to mark my holes. Obviously I will put this which is top, so this is top, this is bottom. I will put it in there and mark holes. Where do they show us? So in the middle here and 2 holes here, and obviously this will stay on top of it. Does it have any other place? No, it doesn't. so it will stay either here or here until I'm sure that it's level where I want it. Let me just show you all the steps. Not sure if I already showed this. Feel free to pause it at time because I will not be showing the manual from this point on. My next step is actually installing these things on the TV itself, because I want to see how up the wall I need to put this so I get the TV exactly at the level I want it. And for doing that I need to have this, because on some TVs the VES amount is lower on the TV, on some it's higher on the TV, so it depends a lot on the model, how everything works out at the end. Okay, so for installing these things on the TV, you can go from C to E and use any screws that fit well in there. And I think I'm actually also going to use these B1 washers for sure, and if we need these kind of spacers, but on my TV I don't think we need them because the TV has kind of built-in spacers. For Samsung TVs it seems we have E3, which is not included here, but we don't have a Samsung, so we don't care. Yeah, let's cut this and let's cut this. This I think will fit for my particular TV. So I want this in my case as low as possible, but I don't want it coming out from under the TV. So third hole on the top, and here with whatever it lines up. And these are the included spacers, like I already told you on this particular TV. And make sure that the screw is not longer than the depth of this hole. And it's not. So that's perfect. Because if it's longer, you will either not be able to tighten anything, or you will be destroying your TV. So, warning about that. Now, to be able to access this, we need to actually remove this pin right here. So the safety pin needs to be pulled upwards. Really hard to do this with one hand. You can spread it easily from the bottom, but yeah, I cannot really do it. And push it, and then this pin comes out through here. If you find it difficult to open this up, like I did, your best bet is to hold it like this and hit it in the end with a hammer, and it will push it out. So yeah. And now I understand why they were showing us to put this in, but then again it was not in when they were continuing. This is fully locked from the factory, so you need to insert this and rotate it like this. Hopefully it will unlock fully, and now you can do whatever you want with it. So yeah. And now you can take this out, obviously, and it remains unlocked until you put it in position and whatnot. A bit harder to do, but yeah, this is how you unlock it. And now with everything just loosely attached in here, not tightened, I inserted this through the first one. I needed to gently tap it because it was not properly coming out in here, and you can see a bit of the paint right at the edge. Paint was not allowing it to come through the hole, so now I somehow need to properly align it with the second one, make sure it enters and passes through it. Maybe you could do this before. Normally they show us to do that before, but I don't think it's easier when these things are just flapping in the breeze. So they are now also quite loose and can move as we need it, but at the same time at least the distance between them is a bit more fixed, so who knows. And it's in. Again, I gently tapped it and it went through. They could have made this a bit rounder and it would be much easier, or you can use a file to make it rounder and it will go in much easier. I didn't need to do anything about this, so I have no idea what they are for. Not touching them. Now we need to insert these things in, and the round part of it, this needs to be towards your TV. Obviously I put this one in this hole, so it was the other way around. I took it out. And yeah, obviously once again, This is required to gently tap it because it's not going in. And now we can tighten the 2 little screws at the end of this, but make sure the plastic is all the way in. Don't really count on the screw pulling it in. Obviously, now that you have this in place, you can tighten all 4 screws. Now make sure that this was put down, but now it's unlocked. You can move it, but you put it all the way down, so you align this hole with this hole. And now this pin should be going in. Just wiggle it around until you find that hole. Oh, so it also moves like this. Oopsie daisy, that's okay. And now you obviously insert the pin right back in there, and it might go easier like this. Now I think we can use the pliers to tighten it. Now once again I gently tapped it and it went in, but I hit it indecent slowly this time while holding this pulled, so I don't scratch the paint like it matters. Okay, marked the holes at the height that I want everything to be. Hopefully I measured correctly. If not, well, that's going to be fun. But yeah, let's drill them. 10mm holes. Holes are drilled. Let's hope all is good. And it's on the wall, and as level as it's ever going to be. So at this point I can actually hang the TV onto it. And it's on the wall, and now this little thingy needs to go in there, and it will come up on the other side in a similar slot, and in there we'll put a piece of plastic, and that locks it, that you cannot get the TV out from this support no matter how you try. It's stuck on the wall for the moment until you remove that plastic and pull this thing out. And now we come with this little thingy, and we need to insert it. This is gonna be fun. In this hole right here. And that's about it. That's all it does. It doesn't want to come back. Kind of stays in there. You can put a lock, a simple safety lock if you want more than this, but by itself not falling out. I would have liked it to be a bit more in there, but yeah, it's not going to go anywhere anyway. And this is the maximum it can come forward. Obviously it's too much. From this you lock and unlock the movement of the mechanism, but when you unlock it, make sure you are holding also on the TV, because otherwise it will do poof from its weight. So either you unlock with one hand and hold the TV with the other, or you have someone holding the TV and moving it into the desired position. And it's installed, sitting nicely on the wall. And I just need to go with the TV through the setup, but I don't have an antenna cable yet, so that will be done a bit later. But for the moment, this is locked about in the middle position. Still has plenty to go in case it's needed, but I don't think so. And yes, doing the job just fine on an obviously bigger TV than they recommended. But in terms of weight, it's much less than they said. So yeah, that's about it. Hope this video helps you. This is a really nice support from what I can see, easy to adjust. I don't have any complaints about it. And the price, it's about the same as less adjustable supports. So yeah, again, that's about it for the video. Like it if you found it useful and it helped you. Check out my other videos, subscribe, and always see you in the next one.